I'm Phoenix Wright, and I love Gumshoe. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing.
Sorry, I was distracted by the Dee Vasquez.
I see how it is.
Detective Gumshoe. Thank you. I was really scared.
Huh? Don't mention it, pal. Just doing my job.
Detective Gumshoe?
Sorry, it's just... I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. I love
Himbo!
God.
Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. I love him so much.
Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this.
And who's at the bottom? Dee Vasquez.
Dun dun dun.
I'd say she's a top.
I knew someone was gonna say that. I knew it.
Sorry.
I mean, like, you're right, and you should say it, but also...
Is it court
I'm not
time?
projecting.
Hey, it's my birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy,
Here's the murder trial.
happy 18th birthday! You're an adult!
Oh my god. It was 2016, huh? Oh man. Happy birthday.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The judge is
will be
not
the
ready,
final-
Your Honor.
I'm sorry the stream was lagging. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence.
That's not how it works. One of us should have the correct evidence.
Yeah.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement.
In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear.
Very well.
Wow, way to set this up so fast, Edgeworth.
Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. Ha 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 ha! Everyone in the audience.
You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth, and also good pun.
The prosecution calls Ms. Dee Vasquez to the stand. Ms. Dee Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day.
He can't get any witnesses to say their name and profession, so he has to do it for them.
Will the witness state her name and occupation? Please, please, please.
Dee Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios.
Yes.
Holy shit, he did it.
On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2.
It's just like, oh, thank God.
As everyone here knows.
Just
yes.
Subtly pumps his fist.
I dislike needless banter. I'm going to hate Phoenix Wright. I must pontificate. Do it when I'm not here.
Sorry, you can't leave.
Murph.
Very well. Very well, Ms. Vasquez.
Sorry for voice acting instead of just saying Murph.
Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder.
Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay.
Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak.
Ah!
Her long pants.
Ooh. entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, and we all went to Studio 1. That's all.
I have a question about one part of your testimony. Objection! You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you?
The judge has been waiting to object.
The van. Oh? There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. Okay.
Now he has a van in his pocket. I see.
Talented.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it.
The final countdown.
We were so far from each other.
Do not sing over stream. Alright, what are we questioning here?
Guys. Maybe the fact, so they drove there, when was the head cleared out of the way?
Not until, I don't think it, I mean, was it ever? It was still there when we went to the studio.
It was like 4:15 when it was moved out of the path, right?
Yeah.
2:15 to 4.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so it was clear by then.
Wait, don't we know? Oh, I guess we. Never mind.
Alright.
I guess could we press the 2:30 break? Since that's when the murder took place? I don't know.
Makes sense. Hold it! I'm about to present some needless banter. And what were you doing during that time?
Don't hit your desk.
Oh, dang.
It irritates me.
Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops.
God. What a
It was
dork.
a 15-minute break.
Well,
Great. F.
still quality.
What is our evidence?
We've got all this stuff and the steak plate and the van.
What does it say about the van?
This is a van.
Oh, okay.
That
That's not. I feel like we're missing something. I feel like
I
there's
think I
something
should
we
just
need
be
yeah,
to
I
pressing.
think you just press.
Hold it! By yourself?
Yes.
And you didn't stop in at the employee area?
No.
Are you always this terse?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Don't know what else you expected, Phoenix.
Alright, I will continue to press anyway. Hold it! Did no one leave during the meeting?
No one.
Come on. Let's talk a bit more about that.
Work with me.
Objection! The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony.
The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Who also hit his desk several times.
And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
Little death.
Savage.
That look, Edgeworth, I'm deceased.
Well, I'm gonna keep pressing anyway. Hold it! And when exactly was that?
I've forgotten.
Maybe you could try remembering?
No.
Okay.
The meeting ended at 4 o'clock, and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5 o'clock. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Did we already
I feel
press
like
this?
we could ask, maybe it'll be like why she was fatigued.
Yeah. Hold it! Hold on! You had Sal take you? What does that mean? The judge didn't just go over this.
It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van.
Oh, right. We already pressed this, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Let's keep pressing. This is the last thing. Hold it! Do you have someone who can verify this?
Sal.
No, I mean someone else?
One person is enough.
If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had
You
some
have to, like,
evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak...
the bones?
Well, Nick, find anything?
Bone? I kind of wish she'd said a little more.
It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. Oh. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere.
God.
Sarah, but that just means she's a dom. It doesn't mean...
Okay,
No.
Hold on. So what are we... We have to prove that she didn't eat a steak.
I mean, the only thing related to that is the bones.
Cannot think of proof.
Bone? Yeah, I guess.
Wait, guys, like way earlier we pointed out that there were no bones on the plates
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the table in front of the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Would
I
that
cannot
help?
remember that.
I mean, he might say that if we present this.
But he also might not.
It does say, and a large bone.
I feel like that's it, right?
Probably.
Objection! Ha!
Ah.
As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not.
What's this now, Mr. Wright?
Look at this.
It's a plate.
He really just produced the plate.
Oh.
This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind.
And a large amount of bone.
Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table... Oh, fuck. I concede. Ate at a table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Ms. Vasquez, tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone?
Oh,
I
you know.
think I know how. You ate the bone too.
Yes!
Well,
I mean,
boneless steak.
I think we know.
Boneless steak does exist. I don't know why you're laughing at that.
Just
Shut up, audience! You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator.
The incinerator.
I see. Then what was Ms. Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Picking on salmonella?
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
She was meeting with the Steel Samurai.
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Ms. Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. I thought the murder weapon was the spear.
Angry instead of distressed.
Mr. Wright! Isn't that a little presumptuous?
Objection!
I mean, at this court,
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
let him claim what he wants. You say I did it?
Yes.
I'll just kill you later.
Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I.
Edgeworth is off to the side like, what about me? Any day, Vasquez.
You save your battle of wits for the investigations.
Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
Yes?
I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon?
You used one of your large goons.
One of your mob connections, perhaps.
You couldn't?
Oh shit, well... I was trying to select it. I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would.
Ha! You see?
Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case.
Meaning?
The samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
Whoa.
What?
Wow, that was a big leap.
This is very sudden.
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon.
The duct tape? Because it was broken?
Yeah, is it the spear?
Wait, the picture of the other.
Oh,
Murder.
because they were skewered.
The bent fence post thing.
Yeah.
That could have skewered a dude.
But
Skidootered.
that doesn't
No.
prove that the samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
I mean, if this was...
I mean, I think it could be that it was broken.
Yeah.
I feel like if a thing that's been duct taped together is not gonna be able to stab someone.
Well, we are back up to full health, so we can present whatever we want.
It's probably
Anyway,
going to be the fact that it's broken first.
You
Yeah,
know.
I think, like, and then they'll be like, what could he have been killed with? And
That
they're like,
makes
these
sense,
spikes. So that's the order that feels better.
Take that! I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. I updated the autopsy report. Remember that this spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Duct tape is pretty strong.
Huh?
Order! Order!
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're...
Think for once in your life.
Silence! I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Are you quite sane?
Are you good?
This is Vasquez's line.
Oh, fuck. Are you even aware of what you're saying? The samurai spear was not the murder. Then pray tell what was?
Us predicts the arc of the trial.
Haha.
How was Hammer killed?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer?
No.
No.
I have no weapon.
Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I wouldn't.
Yeah,
do
everyone
that.
in the courtroom
Yes.
is like, yes.
Literally every case.
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright.
Well, that's rude.
Very well, let's see this murder weapon then.
Aha!
Now the photo.
Take that! Look at this photo.
Look at this graph.
What
Love
is
that.
this?
Thanks, Emma.
Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs.
Oh my god.
Order! Order! If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Everyone here will go to jail.
Illegal.
Oh no.
Make
Last
guilty
more than
for
3
you
days.
Mr. Wright, what is this all about?
This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest?
No.
What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago?
And again.
That was a cool picture, actually. Has happened again. What are the odds?
In an
Mr.
Ace
Wright,
Attorney game?
Okay,
continue.
you're right, actually. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. We have time traveled.
I am immersed.
Ms. Dee Vasquez...
Imagine yourself.
Ms. Dee Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself... Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
Involuntary manslaughter.
In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago.
Exchange.
I believe in karma now. Precisely.
I was gonna
Alright,
say something,
Edgeworth.
but
Fuck! Damn it. Ironic, isn't it?
Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff.
Bold of you to assume you'll still be writing scripts.
You deny that what I say is true?
Mr. Wright,
you
let's say, for the sake of the argument, that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet, the body was found at Studio 1, was it not?
you can't
I dragged
move
it
a body.
And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less.
And took his clothes off.
Are you claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1? And returned to the trailer, all in the space of a 15-minute break?
This is the van time!
That would explain the lack of blood.
Whoa.
How could I have disposed of the body?
I mean, you clearly didn't if we found it.
The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed.
Classic line from the judge.
Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
How did she deal with the body?
She had another way, I think.
The
van?
mafia.
Her big goon.
Those professionals.
The big goons.
I mean, I bet she could move it, but I feel like that might not be the answer.
I mean, it's either I bet she could move it with, like, the van, or she had another way.
And the van. I think it's she had another way.
She had another van?
Hey.
Yeah.
More
She
than
had
one
another
van!